This is Chris and Mike. They met at work because Mike is Chris's boss. That is until Chris rises with the rest of the proletariat and crushes the exploiting bourgeois Mike. They're risking the quite possible brutalization of Chris's Julius Caesar bust his girlfriend gave him, Mike's leather jacket, a graduation present, and Mike's lucky bowling pin, a picked-up spare that won him the championship in the heart of a waitress named Gert. And this is Larry and Jay. They met through Music Connection magazine and the personal ads where they discovered they both like pina coladas and making love at midnight. They are putting up for potential destruction. Jay's Flintstone lunchbox he's had since he was 3 years old, Larry's CD collection, 12 favorites including priceless imports, and Larry's hair, the only thing he really likes about himself. And now, here's the host of the show and the crew chief of the fast food franchise of freaks, Chris Hardware.
Okay, whoever gets this right gets to pick the first possession, and their teams to be trashed. Hands on the buzzers. Do the hand gesture and vowel sound that made Fonzie a star on Happy Days. Chris and Mike.
Hey!
Oh, beautiful. Okay. What do you want to see trashed of Larry and Jay's? What do you want to see trashed?
We want to trash Larry's hair.
All right, the hair. We'll see if Larry and Jay's hair can survive today on Trash.
You're a loser. Say goodbye to your new car.
No.
Wrong, Jane. Your color television is history. Really foul.
What are you doing?
Welcome to Trash, the show that while asking questions and destroying people's property is also cleaning its oven. Andrea, what are these beautiful people risking their phenomenal possessions for today?
Today's grand prize winners will receive their choice of either a case of fish sticks or a deluxe European holiday courtesy of Kentucky Tours.
Can you beat that? Huh? All right, thank you very much, Andrea. All right, here's the story. Each category has 3 questions. You must get 2 right in order to save your hair, in this case, which is kind of a big deal, and each question is worth 50 points. That brings us to our first category, Council Bluffs Theater. Yes, that's right. Every spring, Bert and Clem Yoakum of Council Bluffs, Iowa, put on a stage versions of popular movies in an abandoned grain elevator off Route 9. Here are some highlights of the shows they're working on.
Lex, if you don't shut up and stop moving, that T-Rex is gonna pick us up and eat us like it did that lawyer fella just a few minutes ago.
What T-Rex?
The one that was hovering over us right now.
The boys have given us a picture-perfect rendition of what special effects tour de force. Larry and Jay.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park is correct. Oh. Wow, Larry. Yeah, we still got to get them right there. It's the long hairs versus the short hairs today, the diametric opposites. You want to save that long hair and not become one of them. Let's go back to these guys.
Mr. Potter, I wonder if it would be possible to take 24 hours to consider your offer.
Sure. You go on home and discuss it with your wife. Meanwhile, I will draw up the papers. All right, George?
Look, it's Zuzu's pedals.
We've just witnessed a new interpretation of what perennial Christmas classic? Larry
It's Wonderful Life.
Is correct. You have saved your hair and retained your long-haired status. Well, we saved the hair. Larry and Jay, you guys are now in control. What do you want to see trash at Chris and Mike's?
We want to see trash that puke brown leather jacket.
Oh, puke brown! Wow! They haven't made those since '83. That's a beautiful gem. And with that, we go to the next category, bad thoughts. We all have bad thoughts. In fact, I'm having one right now. Let's check in on an average guy and see what he's thinking.
This show is amazing. It just gets better and better. What is the deal? I can't believe they're freshmen in college and they're all in their 40s. If I was on this show, I'd go into a clock tower with an assault rifle and start taking everyone out. Except for Donna, because her dad owns the show. Nah, I'd kill them all.
What popular show is he watching? Larry and Jay.
Beverly Hills 90210.
Wow, the long hairs kicking the crap out of the short hairs. Chris and Mike. Your entire fraternity is probably watching on. Don't disappoint them. You got to get the next 2 right if you want to save the jacket. Let's go back to bad thoughts.
I can't believe she's so famous. Not funny at all. If I was on this show, I'd shove John Goodman's head through their television, kill the 2 girls, keep DJ as a slave, and cut her big belly open and climb in to keep warm. Someday I'm going to learn French.
What sitcom was he watching, Chris and Mike?
Roseanne!
Roseanne is correct! Little Tom Empire Strikes Back reference. All right. Chris and Mike, you got that one right, but you still got to get this next one right if you want to save the jacket. Let's go back one more time.
Oh, please. I hope they have some news on Bert and Lonnie. I can't take it. Look at Mary Hart's legs. She's way better than any of those so-called legitimate journalists. Oh, jeez. I hope I don't black out again. Damn it. If that freak Tess starts singing, I'm gonna snap. I love pie.
What Hollywood news show is he enjoying? Chris and Mike.
Entertainment Tonight!
Is right! You saved the jacket! Wow! What a narrow margin! And the crowd seems to be on the side of the short hairs. Larry and Jay, you do have 50 points ahead. All right, Chris and Mike, you guys are in control. What do you want to see trashed?
Let's go for the, we want to trash the CD collection!
All right, the CD collection! Larry and Jay, what can I say? You got to get 2 out of 3 right. Stop pulling his hair. That's not nice. Let's go to our next category, Art Attack. Album covers don't often make sense, but they don't have to. Answer these questions about pretty cover art. While some groups spend a fortune on cover art, others decide to put the music first. Apparently, this young rapper is one of them. Name this partner of Dr. Dre. Chris and Mike.
Snoop Doggy Dogg!
Is right! Wow, Snoop Doggy Dogg. Well, Larry and Jay, the CDs are on the line. Let's go to the next one. This dog seems to be contemplating relief on this classic album from what Canadian hard rock trio whose name is a verb meaning to hurry? Larry and Jay.
Rush!
Rush is right! Wow, surprised the long-haired's got that one. All right, it's a 1-in-1 thing. Long-haired, you got to get the next one right if you want to save the CD. Let's go to the next one. This cover looks more like a Megadeth cover than a rap record. What is the name of this pro-hemp band? Larry and Jay.
Cypress Hill!
Cypress Hill is right! You've saved the CDs! And that's the end of the round. Okay, well, Larry and Jay, you guys have 250 points. Chris and Mike, you guys have 150 points. When we return, the guy gets kicked when he's down, so don't go away.
In this round, Chris and Mike are placing on the possible chopping block. Mike's boombox, his only source for music, a Soviet soda bottle Chris got while on a trip to the now dismantled USSR, and Chris's Partridge Family record collection he's saved since he was a kid and that has increased in collectible value 10 times, maybe. And Larry and Jay are risking the terrible loss of Jay's neon phone, a gift from his girlfriend, Larry's electric guitar he couldn't stand or afford to lose, and a live Jane's Addiction bootleg that Larry paid huge money for from an unethical record store owner. And now, here's Chris.
What do we have here? It's kind of like almost like a meatball scene going. Larry and Jay, the protagonistic Camp North Star. Chris and Mike, the preppy camp from across the lake, Hiawatha. You guys have 150 points. You guys have 250 points. And you were last in control, so you're still in control. What do you want to see trashed?
We want to see trash the Soviet soda bottle!
Whoa! All right. Well, Chris and Mike, you heard it. The bottle's up. You still got to get 2 out of 3 right, but each question is going to be worth 100 points from now on. Let's go to the movie spoiler. We'll catch up with the annoying jerk who spoils movies for innocent people. Please note, if you don't like having movies spoiled, cover your ears and forfeit the points. Let's go to the stage.
This movie is such a rip-off of Woody Allen that I didn't even care when they finally got together at the end. And that deli scene, big deal. I faked an orgasm once. I'm faking one right now.
Wow, feel the passion. What romantic comedy did he just ruin? Chris and Mike.
When Harry Met Sally.
Absolutely right. You got one right, but you still got to get another right if you want to save the Soviet bottle. Let's go back to the stage.
I love scary movies, especially ones with a clever twist at the end. The first time I saw this movie, I had an aneurysm when I realized the guy was his own mother. I wish I was my own mother.
What Hitchcock classic did he just spoil? Chris and Mike.
Psycho!
Psycho is right! You saved the Pepsi bottle. Wow, preserving relics of the old Russian. Okay, anyway, you guys are in control. What do you want to see trashed?
I think we want to trash the electric guitar!
Okay, the electric guitar! Larry and Jay, the electric guitar. Obviously a touching piece of memorabilia, I can tell. Let's go to our next category, my dad. Time to check in with that lovable old racist codger who never lets me enjoy the MTV. Let's go to the video.
Oh, what is this? A bunch of people out in the desert in an ice cream truck, some Chinese guy in a dress. You know something, Mikey? They couldn't keep a truck like that in the desert. Those trucks get free on tubings. I used to haul frozen chickens. Oh, yeah. I kill thousands of chickens every day and then haul them into stores. Chicken killing, Mikey. That's man's work. Shh. Chickens. Mikey, they're in the house.
After all these years, the bastard still calls me Mikey. What band that recorded today is he talking about? Larry and Jay.
Smashing Pumpkins!
Smashing Pumpkins is right! Wow! How gladiatorial. You guys almost defending the guitar, but you still got to get another one right. Let's go back to Dad.
Why don't you turn this TV off and do something? See, nobody in this house wants to freaking work. And I'll tell you something else. Most of you people in wheelchairs are only there because they're lazy. Oh, yeah. They get the wheelchair, then they get the welfare check. I got every piglet in the trough suckling on my wrinkled teeth. And what is this? It's Jesus. They got his eyes sewn shut and he's singing in a pig pen. Oh. Hey, I'm not bothering you, am I, Mikey?
All right, I was trying to enjoy Man in a Box from what heavy Seattle band? Larry and Jay.
Alice in Chains!
Alice in Chains! Man, you guys saved the guitar! This is just crazy. Larry and Jay are in control. What do you want to see trashed at Chris and Mike's?
We want to see trash that goofy excuse for a boombox!
All right, the boombox. Maybe something will go. Chris and Mike, you got to get 2 out of 3 right. And now it's time to go to Gary Coleman, actor extraordinaire. We all remember Gary Coleman as the lovable Arnold on the hit series Different Strokes, but as an actor, he was much more than that. I'm going to give you 3 film titles. You tell me which one is the real Gary Coleman movie. Hands on the buzzers. Playing with Fire. Gary plays a disturbed arsonist in his dramatic debut. Playing the Field. Gary plays a young Romeo who just can't commit until he meets Tanya, played by Janet Jackson. Playing with Himself. Gary plays a bashful young child who was befriended by his alter ego, played by Robert Guillaume. Larry and Jay.
Playing the Field.
No, that's not right. Chris and Mike.
Playing with Fire?
Playing with Fire is right! Obviously, big Gary Coleman fans. Incidentally, the only Different Strokes kid ever to stand behind the plaintiff podium. Let's go to the next question. Hands on the buzzers. Number 1, the kid from Gower Gulch. Gary plays a young boy in the Old West who gets to be sheriff when a mysterious disease kills all the adults. The kid with the 200 IQ. Gary plays a 13-year-old genius who idolizes his astronomy professor, played by Robert Guillaume. The brain surgeon kid. Gary plays a kid brain surgeon who infuriates the chief surgeon, played by Robert Guillaume. Chris and Mike.
The kid with the 200 IQ.
That is right, and you have saved the boombox. All right, Chris and Mike. We haven't seen anything trash yet. Chris and Mike, would you take 100 points to trash the boombox?
Yeah.
Okay, let's trash the boombox and give them 100 points.
You gotta be sad. Don't be sad.
Yes, a pleasure. Goodbye. It's correct. Thank you. You lost the boombox, but you did get 100 points. It wasn't a total loss. All right, Larry and Jay, you guys have 450 points. You didn't lose anything. Chris and Mike, you willfully gave up your boombox. Thanks for that. Up to now, we've been trashing your stuff. Now we're going to trash you in the Trasher's Den. Chris, Larry, you guys are going to the Trasher's Den. Mike, Jay, you guys are going to have to defend them, so don't go away. When we come back, a dolphin, Axl Rose, and a mallet waiting in the wings. Thank you very much.
Mary Steve, a Magnavox Smart Compact VHS camcorder featuring a 10:1 zoom lens for great shots in any light and a flying erase head for easy editing. Smart, very smart, from Magnavox. Keystone's new Slimline 590 AF Super Compact Autofocus 35mm camera for easy-to-take photos from Keystone Camera Corporation. Take this Sanyo 3-piece radio double cassette CD player wherever you go, featuring 3-band EQ, auto reverse, 5-inch speakers, and bass expander for dynamic bass from Sanyo.
so far, Larry and Jay, you guys have 450 points. Chris and Mike, you guys have 650 points, kind of an alpha beta versus the Tri-Lam sort of a thing going here. We'll look for your upcoming Roll and Revenge of the Nerds Part 13. All right, what we're going to do now is play the survival round. This determines who goes to play for the grand prize and who has to face the wrath of the Trasher. So each of these rapid-fire questions are worth 150 points. I'm going to give you a clue. You tell me whether it relates to the group Van Halen, physicist James Van Allen, or actor Jean-Claude Van Damme. So please respond Van Halen, Van Allen, or Van Damme. Andrea, give them 39 seconds on the clock, please. Okay, ready, set, go. Professor Emeritus of Physics at the University of Iowa. Mike.
Van Allen.
That's right. Was sued for willfully gouging the eye of an extra in a film. Mike.
Van Halen.
Right. Discovered a layer of protons and electrons that surrounds the Earth and named it after himself. Mike.
Van Allen.
That's right. Insisted that M&Ms be provided in their dressing rooms before concerts with the brown ones removed. Mike.
Van Halen.
Right. Once worked as a pizza delivery guy and carpet installer. Mike.
Van Damme.
Right. Lead guitarist gets to have sex with Valerie Bertinelli. Jay.
Van Halen.
Right. Calls himself the Fred Astaire of karate. Mike.
Van Damme.
Right. Their debut album sold over 7 million copies. Mike.
Van Halen.
Right. Was born in 1914. Oh, and that's the end of the round. Chris and Mike, you're going to the grand prize. Jay, I'm so sorry you didn't make it. And because of the rules of the game, we're obliged to trash your friend Larry. So, Mark.
All right, buddy, right this way, right to the chair, right over here. Have yourself a seat. Right on down, buddy. Sit on down. There you go. Put this right over the head there. There you go. All right. All right. I couldn't help noticing backstage on the monitor. I'm not sure if you're aware of this. You got quite a tartar buildup problem there. Ordinarily, I wouldn't embarrass you like this on TV, but I think it needs immediate attention. I would usually take care of this myself. Hang on just a second. Okay. But I got a good friend of mine backstage. He's in town. Lou, the dirty dentist. Come on out, Lou. Take care of this for me, buddy. There he is, bud.
What's the problem here? Let me see what's going on here. Oh, God, you've got to do. Oh, my God. That's going to be a mess there. Let me get this. Let me take off my shirt. I don't want to make a mess here. You know what? I think you just need a flossing. Rinse!
Wow. Thanks, Lou. Thanks a lot. No, that's okay, that's okay. Hey, remember here on Trash, there are no winners or losers. Let's find out what else the losers are in for.
10 hours of work awaits today's losers who will be helping Habitat for Humanity build quality, affordable housing for disadvantaged families in the LA area. Losers also get a Simpsons chess set. Wood Expressions puts the magic of the hit TV show at your fingertips with the Simpsons chess set. Fun for the whole family. The Simpsons chess set from Wood Expressions. Winners take home outdoor products, quality sports and travel gear made in the USA. Great for travel and recreational use. Life is a journey. We'll help you pack from Outdoor Products.
Okay, all right. Well, Chris and Mike, you guys survived. You beat out Kenny G and his little evil elven helper, Larry, and you've made it to the grand prize round. Let's see what you get if you win.
Contiki Holidays, the world's biggest travel company for 18 to 35-year-olds. Enjoy England, France, Switzerland, Germany, and Holland. Travel Contiki Holidays, the world's biggest travel company for 18 to 35-year-olds.
Okay. All you have to do is get your friend to name the artist in each of the 6 videos you'll see here in a second. Announcer, tell them the rules.
You must have your partner guess the artist without saying their name, band members, albums, or any song titles, and without humming, singing, whistling, or speaking the lyrics to any song. For a complete set of rules, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address you see on the screen. Back to you, Chris. What up, C?
Okay, all right. Well, normally we start with 30 seconds, but you guys didn't lose any possessions in the heat of battle, so I'm going to give you full time. Andrea, give them 60 seconds on the clock. Thank you very much. Thank you, please. All right, Chris, we're going to start with you up here. Video monitor number 1. Ready, set, and go.
She used to be Madonna.
That's right, Mike, number 2.
Genesis, he's losing his hair. Phil Collins.
That is right. Chris, number 3.
The opposite of AM, EM Dawn.
Right, yes. Mike, number 4.
It's a train station, guitar, let's see who it is, long hair rocker. Guns N' Roses. Pass.
All right, number 5.
Me also, the opposite? You too. Yes.
Right, Mike, number 6.
It's a graveyard wrapping. There's a bunch of guys in hats.
Not by nature? A little more specific.
Run DMC. Geez, pass.
All right, we're going back to
Okay,
4.
bites the heads off of chickens.
Ozzy Osbourne.
No, maybe not. Pass.
Oh, back to 6.
Okay, dead guy. He's in a coffin.
Oh, great clue! Ghetto Boys is what you were trying to get over here. Alice Cooper doesn't bite the heads off chickens. He drinks spit. That's very close, though. Hey, you got 4 right, which isn't so bad. Let's see what you got.
Starter, the choice of the pros, steps out with a great new line that's absolutely starter. Starter, the brand in a league of its own.
All right, Chris, Mike, thanks for being on the show. Tune in next time to Trash when our contestants are given a 5-minute head start before we release the hounds.
All Trash contestants receive a Safer Sex Kit from Condomania, a veritable cornucopia of stuff complete with manual and condoms for all sizes, from the new Snugger Fit to the larger Max from Condomania. Some of today's prizes provided by Service Merchandise. From Service Merchandise, you can select top name brands from the catalog or at any one of the many stores. A great way to shop. Furnished by Service Merchandise. Promotional consideration paid for by Show Nails presents Salon Style Sculptured Nails. Easy to apply. Just stick it, buff it, gel it, set it. You'll love it.